I grew up like a savage.
Everybody with the little bit of money that we did get, it kind of tore us apart, you know. Everybody wanted to be the boss.
And just from a fan perspective, because I love the show, right? I support everything anybody from Oakland do most of the time, especially on a large scale where the rest of the world could see it, right? So from a fan's perspective, it seemed as because Keyshia was like at her height, right? So from a fan's perspective, it seemed that I want to help my family. Or I'm speaking more towards Neffe and Frankie, what we initially saw. I want to help my family, but the rawness of it, what everybody loved me for, is becoming embarrassed. Now I don't want to say embarrassment because I don't want to speak for her, but it's becoming like, you know, like your friends showing out for your family showing out in front of company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the industry was like company, y'all family. The industry is like company, and you know, it's like this is the world that I'm in now. I'm changing, I'm evolving, but my family is my family. You know what I'm saying? They just who they are.
You know what? A lot of things I didn't understand then that I totally get now.
Like, give me a good example like that.
Okay, so what he's speaking on, like in the moment when Keyshia first started, people did accept her for exactly who she was. She was this girl from Oakland that made it. Mm-hmm. Like it was like a big fucking thing.
Right.
Like she was this girl, but you know, as you know, kind of like years surpassed, it was a certain like criteria. I don't even know if that's the word, but like it was a certain standard that you had to meet in order to get to the next level.
Right.
Okay, right? She had a team of people that understood that, and that she had enough money to, you know, fall into suit. Like, but her family, everybody else, my mom and Neffe, they didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I'm biased when it comes to that. Like, I'm 50-50. I'm like, I totally get where Keyshia was coming from and what she was doing, how she did it, and she did an amazing job, right?
Yeah.
But I also understand, like, when it comes to my mom and my older sister, like they you know, this it's a transition, it's steps that you have to take, it's levels.
Yeah,
it's levels.
To the other world, and then this newfound money, newfound fame, with no training or no preparation for it. So y'all,
ain't nobody gonna teach us.
Right.
Just here, take this.
Ain't nobody gonna teach us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how was what's his name? The brother, the manager,
Manny.
I fucks with Manny. I love
him. So was he? Because it seemed like he was going through that struggle with everybody.
He was.
Yeah, it seems like, you know, he put his heart and soul in it, and
he did.
You know, from the outside looking in, it seems as he was seeing the struggle. But I think the same things that Cardi B get praised for now. It's probably the same shit that Keyshia would have got condemned for
at the time,
and she was doing less. She wasn't talking.
That is a fact.
Reckless. She might be aggressive or had that little Oakland on her, but she didn't talk crazy.
I 100% agree. Like times has changed. Like people wishy-washy. Like you just never know with people. Like people change. Like the weather. Like it's like. I don't know. It's like whatever the trend is at the moment. That's what they're like. They don't like. I
saw ahead of the curve. I'm not gonna lie, because Jim Jones and his wife and Yandy, that was love and hip hop. Mm-hmm. But that was just keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Jim Jones didn't like the cameras on him all the time. They had to switch it up and add people. Here comes Fabulous Girl. Mm-hmm. Here comes these other characters, right? Mm-hmm. But if you think about it, the way it is in its own right, its own beginning of love and hip hop, right? Because you know
the way it is the beginning
down,
of a lot of.
Keyshia doubled back down and got on reality.
What year was that first kicked off? That was
Shit, I would have to do my research too for that.
2007.
Yeah, because I think my son was like, he's 13 now.
So he was like after the first album,
something like that. Yeah. I don't want to tell no lies, but yeah, that was like 13.
See, my
14 years ago.
My culture has shifted since then.
It has.
And Yandy said, had she known, she gave up her executive hat for a talent hat.
Yes.
Not knowing. So Keyshia was like light years ahead is what I'm saying.
She's
like,
always been executive producer.
Yeah, with her
any show she was on, she made sure that she was executive producer. Nothing went out without her approval. You know what I'm saying? Which I tip my hat to her for that.
That's dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I truly do. But I still wanted her, you know, all in all, I still wanted her to be a little bit more involved in like you know, like each one teach one.
Right.
So
what we don't know can hurt us. I know it's a saying what you don't know can't hurt you. No, that's a fucking lie. Like, excuse my French, like, no, what you don't know can hurt you.
Yeah, what should we be
doing
at this time? Okay. So was it like when she filmed her part or whatever, she was separated from the rest?